Damien Chazelle's La La Land seems like one of those cases when everything is clear with the film. La La Land received 14 nominations at the Oscars, tying records for most nominations, millions in box office receipts, and the status of modern musical masterpiece. The story about Mia and Sebastian who trying to make it in the city of stars while facing problems on their way got huge success in the audience. However, is La La Land a love story, or is it about choosing dreams over love? The answer isn't as simple as it seems. In this video, we will try to take a closer look at whether La La Land is a love story or a story about dreams. The movie starts as a classic love story with musical elements. The first 10 minutes of the movie are about Mia and her daily life as a beginning actress. And then we see Sebastian's perspective and how he's trying to open his jazz club, which he's very passionate about. The situation when they first met each other is also typical for a love story. She didn't want to go to the party, and ironically, it was at this time after the party that she first met Sebastian. On the other hand, the moment Sebastian stopped playing for others and started playing music he enjoyed, he caught Mia's attention. As the movie goes, their path again cross several times. Mia and Sebastian fall for each other, but their love experience is completely different. La La Land isn't just a love story, it's two different stories about love. Let's analyze the story from both Mia's and Sebastian's perspective separately to see how their dreams shape their choices. Mia's perspective. Mia is stuck in a cycle of rejection, auditioning for roles where nobody sees her talent. Then she meets Sebastian, someone who actually believes in her, and for the first time, she starts believing in herself. He inspires her to take control of her future, pushing her to write her own play. The love story isn't about romance, it's about pushing each other to chase their dreams. Sebastian helps Mia to take control of her career. But here's the catch. Once she starts succeeding, she realizes her dream isn't tied to him. When Mia's play fails, it doesn't just feel like she's failing him, she feels like she's failing herself. And that's when she makes a choice. Despite the fact that she and Sebastian love each other, she leaves to try again, to follow her dream on her own. Sebastian's perspective. Sebastian, on the other hand, is obsessed with one thing, his dream of owning a jazz club. But while Mia's dream is about finding herself, his dream is about preserving something from the past. Ironically, the moment he gets what he wants, financial stability, he loses himself. He's playing the kind of music he hates. He's missing the one person who believed in him. The moment he realizes he missed Mia's big night is when he truly sees it. He was so busy chasing success that he let love slip away. Their love was both the reason they succeeded and the reason they couldn't stay together. The irony is that they did support each other. Mia never would have written her play without Sebastian, and Sebastian never would have opened his club without Mia. They didn't fail each other, they helped each other become who they were meant to be. The movie suggests that sometimes love and ambition don't mix, not because love isn't strong enough, but because the timing isn't right. So were they wrong to choose their dreams? Or was this the only way their story could have ended? Maybe love isn't always about staying together. Sometimes it's about shaping each other's future. The genius of this film is that it poses so many questions to the audience. The struggle between true love and chasing a dream is something many people face. We often believe we can have both, and sometimes that's true. But in this story, despite their love for each other, the timing is never right. This leaves you wondering not just about what will happen as the story unfolds, but about what could have happened in the end. One of the most intense moments in the La La Land is when Mia and Sebastian argue over dinner. This is the moment where love and ambition collide. Mia doesn't see the man who inspired her anymore. She sees someone who gave up his dream. And Sebastian, he thinks he's doing this for her. So who's right? If love means supporting each other, why does it feel like they're losing everything? Love doesn't always look like staying together. It can mean letting go when it's clear that individual growth of each person is more important, even if it means losing each other. Their love is still real, but it evolves into something different, which is why it feels like they're losing everything. The movie shows how love and dreams can sometimes be in conflict, and how, in the end, growth and fulfillment may require sacrifice. The biggest question of this movie is what if? The final scene of La La Land is a what if sequence, a mixture of fantasy and reality that depicts an imagined alternate version of events. It's a moment that explores the idea of parallel lives that could have happened if Mia and Sebastian had stayed together, or if their paths had aligned differently. In this sequence, we see in a dreamlike montage how their life could have played out if they chose each other over their respective dreams. The music swells, the lighting is more vibrant, and everything falls into place as we see them succeeded both professionally and romantically. It's beautiful and poignant, symbolizing the perfect life they could have had but didn't. However, the sequence really ends with what their dream cost them, the decision to pursue happiness at the expense of their love. When the what if fades, reality hits. Mia and Sebastian now are two individuals leading separate lives, yet with deep, unsaid respect remaining for what was shared between them. The final glance between them was heart-wrenching and yet uplifting, with silent acknowledgments of their shared love and chosen path. That is a closure, in realization that sometimes love isn't about sticking together, but finding happiness in journeys that they both taken, both together and separately. Would you have made the same choice? Would you sacrifice love for a dream? Or was this never really a choice at all? The movie gives a lot to think about and a lot to learn. Maybe they didn't fail each other. Maybe they made each other better. Maybe love didn't lose. Maybe it just transformed into something else. Maybe love and dreams can't always exist together. And maybe that's okay.